You guys doing today? This is Mr. Gigi from the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel. Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement Channel. Make sure you guys click the like button. I really appreciate it too. Also, to subscribe to me here on YouTube and also too on Rumble. I'm broadcasting live on both Rumble and then also to YouTube. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. My TikTok followers, you already know what to do. I upload videos a lot on TikTok. So if you want to follow me, find me on there more frequently because I try to get upload about 3 to 6 videos a week on TikTok. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. Go to the link inside of the description on YouTube, and you will see my TikTok link in there. Just simply click on the link, click on create a free account, click on follow, and you should be good to go. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Anyways, Merry Christmas. This is Christmas. I appreciate everybody for joining. Let me see real quick if you can. Give me one moment. We're going to try to see if I can. I'll probably end up sending a link out so I can get a few people on here. But anyways, though, today's topic I wanted to more talk about is the dark side of long distance relationships and also to dealing with the passive aggressive person. Okay, there's a lot of people out there passive aggressive to the motherfucker. A lot of people out there too who are fucking immature. They're very, very immature. Okay. Um, so I want to cover that. I want to talk about that. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. This is December 2025. I'm downtown Kansas City, Missouri. It's 12:17 p.m. Anyways, thank you guys so much. We appreciate everybody who is looking at this. You got the option to join. Otherwise, I'm about to hold this thing down by myself, more than most likely. Anyways, though, so when it boils down to it, and then when it's all said and done, dealing with this long distance relationship shit, I had some technical difficulties before, so I'm gonna try to deep dive into it. But this is a part 7. I got 6 parts on TikTok, but I figured let me go live on this shit and break it down on here. So yeah, so anyways, though, without further ado, when it all boils down to it, and when it's all said and done, um, when it comes to long distance relationships, I'm against that shit 100%. I don't believe any person in their right goddamn mind should be involving themselves into a long distance relationship, in my opinion. Okay. I've seen them fail way too many times. I sit right here on YouTube and TikTok, and when I see particularly men and women get on here groan and cry their ass off about long distance relationship, typically it's because of the simple fact somebody's cheating. They found out like the man, he already got another woman, or the man is in the closet, he got another boyfriend, or it's the distance problem, right? Because like I said, I did a TikTok video this morning. You're going to need that fucking physical touch. Okay. You're going to need that masculine touch. You're going to need that feminine touch of a woman. It's just what the fuck it is. You understand? You can only go so long going as long as you can, being on a camera, busting nuts on the camera, sending videos, sending camera images, whatever. And guess what ends up happening? Right? That one of the people, they're going to get tired of that shit and they're going to want the real thing. So if you thousands of miles away, you better be doing everything in your power to get out there and see that individual. I want to give a shout out to Filipina Des. Filipina Des actually did a video on her experience through a long distance relationship. Her channel is one of my favorite channels, Filipina Des. Shout out to her from YouTube. And the thing is that when it comes to these long distance relationships, I've seen them fail like way too many times, for real. And Life Beyond the Sea, shout out to him, Enrique from Life Beyond the Sea Philippine channel. Shout out to him. He actually gave an absolute 100% excellent example of how long distance relationships failed, not only based on his experience, but actually seeing other guys actually fail, for real, from He had one story that was really good where he sat up there and had a buddy of his, right? Um, was in the United States, and he sent one of his buddies, right? Not him himself. It wasn't Ricky himself, but he was telling a story about another guy, a friend, right, that sent his friend over to the Philippines to actually check on his woman. Ooh, and remember, they haven't talked to each other, well, seen each other in like 2 years. They never seen each other. They never seen each other. But the friend, he was in the position to actually see. That's right, actually see this individual. Okay, here we go. One thing led to another. I think you guys know where the fuck I'm going with this shit. One thing led to another. So the friend took his ass over there to the Philippines, right? And he called himself checking on his girl. You think he checked on his girl? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he checked on his girl, all right. Mm-hmm. Went over there, smashed her ass like a big ass bag of chips. Crush, crush, crush. Smashed her like a bag of cereal. Crush, crush, crush. And he actually, remember, this long distance relationship guy still here in the States talking about, baby, I love you. I care about you, right? Crunching like a bag of potato chips, right? What the fuck you think happened? Hmm? So the friend ended up, right, not only frequently actually seeing this woman, right? Frequently seeing this woman, but guess what the fuck happened? That man ended up not only fucking this woman, having like, I think it was like one or two kids with her and shit, but he proposed to the woman. And so it took like another 2 years, right? Another 2 years, right? For him to actually admit, he had to come out to this man, admit to this man, listen, sorry to tell you this, but the woman you've been having me, the woman you've been having me come and take a look at, check on for you. Yeah, man, what's going on? Me and her, man, they got into a big ass fight, motherfucker. And guess what? We have an unborn child that is about to be. Oh my God, you long distance relationship motherfuckers. Yeah. And I sit back, I laugh at these stories. I think this shit's funny because you guys are stupid enough to feed into the fantasy. You guys are stupid enough. Now, I'm not doing that shit, but you guys enter into that shit. I have absolutely nothing to do with that shit. You guys choose to entertain that shit. I have nothing to do with that. Nothing. You put yourself in that situation. You deserve exactly what the consequences is. For real. Yeah. I think Filipina Dad, she was talking about how she was in a long distance relationship. I think it was during the pandemic. And she had to find out the hard way that the guy in the United States, who she was in a long distance relationship with, he was married. That's right. He was married. Okay. So she asked, well, is there any way to prove that a man is not married? Okay. Well, let me put the disclaimer out. I'm not married. I've never been married, and I don't recommend a man to get married in the West. So let me put that out there. Matter of fact, I don't recommend men to get married at all because I believe that a woman actually benefits more in a marriage and before the marriage, right? And after the marriage than the man does, okay? During the relationship or during the marriage, right? She's extracting and taking resources and you're providing for this other human being. After she leaves, she has the entitlement of 50 to 90% of all your shit. That's right. So Grandpa, we're gonna use me, and it says Grandpa Gigi gave you 7 gas stations, and each of my gas stations are producing $200,000 a month. Gas stations, all right, with oil in there too. Guess what? She's going to be entitled to 50 to 90% of that shit. Okay, got you. So you get to keep one gas station, she get to keep the other 6. That's right. Isn't that fucked up? If Grandpa Gigi gave you a house, right, for you to keep, for you and your kids, guess what? So now she want a divorce. Guess what? She gets to get that house. That's right. For real. And the kids too. Yeah, you got to pay child support for all the kids. Yeah, it happens a lot here in the West. And you guys, they blame me. They said up here, Gigi, we don't want you telling all that information or whatever. They have to know this shit before they get married, before they get in these relationships in the West. So that's why I recommend men, hey, don't get married in the West. Don't be having kids out there. Don't be busting nuts and women. Don't be doing that shit, for real. Go see women overseas. But make sure if you go see them, make sure that you have a passport. Make sure you got the money. Make sure you got the schedule to go see this woman, because you don't want to break this fucking woman's heart because you want to be a greedy, selfish bitch, son of a bitch, and juggle her with multiple women out here. No, for real, fuck that. I mean, I believe that she's a fool for entertaining a relationship and thinking you're thousands of miles away and you're not going to have sex with someone else. I really believe she's stupid to believe that. And I really believe that you're stupider to lead her to believe, oh, no, I'm not going to have sex with nobody else. I love you. You fucking idiot. Yeah. I don't understand that shit. A lot of guys do that shit. A lot of them, man, stringing women on and shit like that, and come to find out and shit. They're surprised. The woman's surprised that the guy's in the closet. He got a goddamn another. He got another guy, boyfriend and shit. He's been fucking with. That's right. We find out the guy's married and shit. I'm not fucking playing about this shit. I'm not. I got people coming in the chat real quick. Thank you guys. If you click the like button, I really appreciate it. On Rumble and YouTube. That's right. We are live, broadcasting live and on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Let me give a shout out real quick to Big B Johnson. Big B Johnson's up here laughing his ass off. Listen, you laughing your ass off on this Christmas Day, this silly shit. I'm saying, I am for real. I've seen these people fail. I've seen it. They're entertaining it. Shit. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I got another guy named Singletown Bachelor. He says, kick that like button, you biggest. He didn't say press it or tell. He said kick it. Oh man, it's good to see you, man. And Merry Christmas to you and your family, Singletown Bachelor, man. It's good to see you, man. Thank you. And he also said that we are all a sob. Yeah, a lot of grown men. What shocked me was grown ass men crying in YouTube, crying. What? Susan in the Philippines. She took all my money that I've been giving to her every month and gave it to another man. Yes, she will give it to another man. It does happen. You don't know she's getting pimped out, and you don't know that she's getting a surprise right between her thighs by another guy. Happens all the time. Long distance relationships fail for a reason. That's why you idiots sitting up here getting married and all this other shit. Let me go ahead and go to the next, man, real quick, though. Big B Johnson, he said, it's true. Yeah, I'm not bullshitting. It's true. You're sitting up here getting engaged with them and shit, thinking that the other side of the world, thinking they being faithful. You the stupid guy and woman who's doing this shit. So, yeah. Yes, I am on Rumble. Singletown Bachelor. Yes, I am on Rumble. Yes, I am. Yes, I am live right here on Rumble. Yes. So you'll see some people pop up in the chat with a Rumble signal, and you'll see some people pop up in the chat with a TikTok signal. So it's perfectly fine. Yes. Okay, cool. And let's see what else. He said it's called Oh Baby. Yes, that's what it's called. Oh Baby. I'm for real. It's not a game out here, man. For real. He said, hope you had a great Christmas. Okay, got you. Yes, my Christmas is okay. It's just another day. I got to go pick up my daughter in about an hour and a half and everything. So, yeah, that's why I'm still enjoying the show real quick. And also, too, he said, it's called Oh Baby Moment. Yeah, it's only for the moment. It's only for the moment. But I've seen these guys, man, and women, they're getting over here crying, sad. Filipina Dash, bless her heart, she's a good woman. She's a good woman. She is a good Filipina, and she has very good information. I feel bad for her because she had to find out the hard way the guy was married. So to answer your question, to find out if the guy is married is very simple. Number one, here in the States, And also to another first world countries, we actually ask and recommend that if you get with a guy who is divorced or a woman that's divorced, he or she has to show you their court order. Bottom line, that's a non-negotiable. If they don't show you the court order, they're always giving excuses, or they'll, skipping around it, whatever. At least the case number. They give you the case number. You can go look it up yourself for free. You should be fine. And they have the real name, right, of the mother or the father or the ex-husband or ex-wife, whatever, right? And it has the judgment on there. It has a stamp and seal, the date and the time, right? Bang the gavel, and that's it for real. As on the back of the court order, it has the signature and the date. So if they don't have a signed court order judgment by either your attorney or the judge, right? Because the judge has to rule on this, right? And they're like, I got to get to it. I don't know where it is. It's put up or whatever. 86. So get the fuck away from that guy. Get the fuck away from that woman. Okay? If a person ended their marriage or relationship, they're going to have confidence that the relationship is fucking ended. And I got the court order right here. I'm away from that bitch. Fuck that. I'm not playing about that. Person's not confident or whatever. Couple things going on. Number one, they've never been divorced. They're still with the motherfucker. Or two, they need the other person to play backup plan just in the event the shit fails with your silly ass or entertaining this silly motherfucker. So yeah, but anyways, if the man or woman is not showing you a court order, right? Because for public records, everybody know about it or whatever, right? That person not divorced. You know, you understand? It's just what it is. You know, they got to have confidence. They don't have confidence, then it just lets you know what type of person that you're dealing with. Shout out to Big B Johnson. He says that is very true. Yeah, it's not a joke, man. For all 50 states, everybody got access to the court orders. All 50 states. It's public records. It's public fucking records. That's what the fuck it is. You understand? It's public records. Okay. My Rumble link to answer your question, sir. Rumble link is right on YouTube. You're gonna go on YouTube, go to the About section of my channel, and you're gonna find the Rumble link in there. Simply click on the Rumble link, and boom. When you click on that link, you to my page, and boom, just click on follow, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and that's when you will know. Cool. All right, cool. And then thank you, Singletown Bachelor. He's lighting up the chat. He said, here in Scandinavia, right, it's called Jewel. We invented it. Christian clergy said it was for the birth of Christ. That was in 382. Wow, I'm learning a lot for real. Okay, got you. So you're in the Scandinavian countries. I see. Got you. Okay, great, cool. All right. We hear a lot about the Scandinavian countries right here in the States, especially the goddamn women. Yeah, we had to find out the hard way. The women actually approached the guys, which we love that. The women approach the guys. They're willing to get rejected. Where, like here in the States or in other countries, I'm shy. I'm scared. I don't want to get rejected. I want the man to do all the work. Fuck that noise. I love it. If a woman can approach my ass and be willing to go ahead and actually treat for the date, right? I heard out that they treat for the dates and pay for shit. Yeah, I would love that shit for real. I would love it for real. I want to see that shit. So yeah. Anyways, he said it's not there. Yeah, you have to go to the about page to actually see that. Okay, go to the about sections to see that. So, all right, you'll see my Rumble link right then and there, and the TikTok link too. Okay, you'll see both. Information is power. Yes, information is very, very powerful. Yes, So yeah. All right. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get back on the topic. So but when it comes along this relationships, if you're gonna get involved with someone that call themselves not married or have been divorced multiple times, I think it's a red flag if a person been divorced multiple times. It's just my opinion. But I'll give them like once. But if you're like 2-3 times or whatever, you ain't got it right. Something fucking wrong with your ass, man. You're not wrapped too tight up there. All right. But you got to make sure that man shows a court order judgment. Okay. Like myself, I got a court order judgment for my daughter getting custody, right? And I can show you guys right here on camera, right? Because I got confidence, you know. If a woman want to date me and she says, well, I would love to see a court order judgment, yeah, I'll show it to her because it's public records. Everybody know. So then therefore, if she wants to get involved with me short term, right? Or whatever, if I so happen to become a purple pillar and get involved with her long term, whatever. The thing is that she at least got that sense of clarity that, okay, this person is actually a serious individual. He is not playing or she's not playing, whatever your situation is. Yeah, but stay the fuck away from those long distance relationships, because I tell people off the gate, you right. Some guys say, well, I got my statistics, right? I got my proof. Okay. You got your statistics and proof? Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, you got your statistics and proof. Answer this question for me. What? Who got the advantage? If I fly over there to the Philippines or Malaysia, Brazil, Thailand, right? Romania, whatever, right? The Scandinavian countries, whatever the fuck, right? Uh, Nairobi, Kenya, whatever the fuck, South Africa. Who got the advantage? Me that's sitting right there in the same vicinity of where your woman's at, or your ass is stuck over there in your country? Who got the advantage? And people don't want to hear that motherfucking question. Fuck no. They do not want to hear that question. That question right there is a bit too powerful, right? Click the like button, everybody. Click the like button. Everyone, I'm typing that shit in for you guys. Do me a favor, click that like button, man. I appreciate it. Click it, man. He said go ahead and stomp it. Click the like button. There it is. There it is. Cool. I had to go ahead and actually, man, correct my spelling. My spelling came out fucked up on there a little bit. That's right. Yeah, you got to click that like button. I appreciate it. But anyways, like I said, though, click the like button. Oh, look, I fucked up the spelling here. Click the like the button. Oh, shit, I fucked up. You know? Yeah, I fucked up. You guys, my spelling's all fucked up. You know? Yeah, let me hide that shit so you guys won't think, oh my God, he's a slow motherfucker. He doesn't know how to spell. I fucked up, yeah. Shit. So, yeah, I have to probably re-click it. But like I said, when it all boils down to it is this. All right, these long distance relationships, they're not for everybody. They're not. I've seen too many of them fail, man. Like I literally grab my coffee. This is my hobby, and I watch them get on live stream. They cry. Patricia, she was my sweet apple pie. I loved her, but I had to find out that she had this Filipino guy that she's still married to, that she lied to me and told me that she was single with. Yeah, I've heard those stories. I've heard that there was the beautiful Brazilian. That woman was fucking beautiful. I am single. You are, yes. And I need money for groceries, okay? And this fucking idiot turned into Mr. Wallet. I'm Mr. Wallet. That's right. I'm gonna get a surprise right between your thighs. Because I lead with my wallet. Because I'm Mr. Wallet. That's right. Mr. Wallet. And so Mr. Wallet puts her on an allowance, gives her a lot of money and all this shit over a period of time. I couldn't find out. That particular woman was taking the money and giving it to her husband, her boyfriend. That's just what the fuck it was. She was taking the money and giving it to her husband and giving it to the boyfriend. I done seen that shit happen to me goddamn times. You understand? She took the goddamn money and gave it to her husband and the boyfriend, right? And then here's the other red flag. Soon when the woman, hear me out, when he make the arrangements with the woman and say, look, I'm flying to Brazil, I'm flying to the Philippines, I'm flying to Singapore, I'm flying to South Africa, right? And he done already made this 6 months in advance, 4 months in advance. You know what the biggest red flag she'll say? You guys ready? Here we go. Oh no, you need to reschedule the trip. He's like, why I gotta reschedule this goddamn trip? Well, it's not a good time. Why? Why is it not a good not time? It's just not a good time. What do you mean it's just not good? It's just not a good time. He said, look, I've already paid my 2,300 United States dollars for the round trip ticket. It's a non-refundable ticket. That's even more foolish. It's just not a good time. Well, I'm on my way anyway. Just please don't come, okay? And so what do you think happens? The guy ends up coming down there anyway. And she was stupid enough to give the exact address where she at. And he knocks on the door. She's staying with her, I don't know, Filipino family with about 18 family members in that motherfucker. And guess who's all in there? All the family members, her husband, the kid's dad, the other kids, all that shit in there. While she done lied and said that she wasn't married and she don't have any kids, she got a whole goddamn family in that motherfucker. That's what she didn't want you to see. But she was getting the payment from your ass in the Philippines or Brazil, whatever. She was getting the payment. She was getting the compensation. That's right. She was getting that compensation. And as she was getting that compensation, guess what happened? She wanted you to believe the fantasy, right? Of anything she told you, okay? All right? It's just how the fuck it happens. And this shit happens all the damn time. And so the foreign guy from the first world country, he's sad. He's disappointed. Found this out the hard way. The family's pissed off at her. You know why? Because she done fucked up the income, fucked up the money, right? In their third world country, you know, that the dollar goes stronger, the euro goes stronger, the pound, you know, et cetera, is stronger. You know, the Singaporean dollar is strong, whatever, okay? And so what the fuck you think happened? So he's like a stupid ass, goes back to the airport, man, I might as well go back to the United States. I might as well go back to Europe. Because now I found out she got a husband, she lied to me and all this shit. No, you fucking idiot. What the fuck you think you do? Let me get close to the camera. You're thousands of miles away. You got access to Brazilian, Filipinas, Singaporean women, beautiful, beautiful smile. That's right. Beautiful long-haired Malaysian woman. Why would you want to go back? Stick to the plan, son. You got options. When one fails, you got access to a whole bunch of them. That is right. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to someone named Agrovixian. Hello, Agrovixian. Someone said, hello, it's me. Who are you? Agrovixian. Who are you? Tell me who you are. All right. Tell me who you are. Good to see you, though. Thank you for joining. This person says, though, Singletown Bachelor says, simply can't ping your channel on Rumble or About Box. Can anyone send the link in the stream? You have to look in the About Box. It's there, man. It is there, man. Here, let me see real quick. I'll see if I can go ahead and find it for you right after I read all these comments. We got Big B Johnson. Big B Johnson is on Rumble right now. Big B Johnson, go ahead and shoot him the link if you can. If you can't do it, I completely understand. Shit happens. Fuck it, you know. But yeah, shoot the link if you can. I appreciate it. Let me see if I can shoot the link myself, if I can, and then I'll try to share it over to you. Let me see. Where is the shareable link? One thing about Rumble, man, is when you try to get the shareable link, man, the shareable link, man, is fucking like always buried, man. That shit's always buried, for real. You know, that's the only downside. Your shareable link is always buried, always, you know. So, yeah. And so, here we go. All right. Big B Johnson said, wow. All right. Singletown Bachelor said, at 58, I'm done with women. I want peace. I want drama. I don't blame you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. You know, once you get roughly over 40, guys get tired of women's bullshit. It's not the fact we're gay. It's not the fact we're in the closet. It's just we're tired of the bullshit. We just want our fucking peace. Good point. Let me see. Oh shit! It's Professor Noor. It's you, girl. You got a picture of an Eiffel Tower in the background. All right. You got to make a picture of you. Okay. How I'm supposed to understand who the hell you are? Oh, just look at my Eiffel Tower. Once you look at my Eiffel Tower, you're supposed to know it's me. You fucking kidding me? Is your Eiffel Tower? I don't know. It's an Eiffel Tower. Shit. But it's great to see you, Professor Noor. She's actually joined us, you guys. Shout out to Professor Noor from both TikTok and YouTube. That's right. Eiffel Tower. I didn't know that was you. I had no idea. I was never told, never warned that Eiffel Tower is me. You'll have to update your photo. Here we go. And also, too, he said, I use Rumble Studio. Do you like Rumble Studio? Yeah, I'm still experimenting with Rumble Studio. I am. I actually found out they actually allow you to have guests on there. So I'm thinking about going live on there only one day. Just experiment and see what the fuck happens. Just experiment, you know. They do have the integrational and sync problems with YouTube lately. So they have that issue not resolved. So that's why I'm using Restream. Because with Restream, I can stream them both, hook up both. I don't have any problems. But the integration with Rumble to YouTube and vice versa, they have an issue with it. You know, I don't know why. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. She also says it's an old picture. Yeah, it's an old picture. You got to do updates to your photo, girl. For real. Almost thought that you was a scammer. For real. I thought you was a Matrix bitch who's gonna say, I'm gonna go ahead and chop your head off, man. So I don't know. You sitting up here telling the truth like that woman named Noor on TikTok. Gigi, we can't have you telling the truth. You supposed to lie. You supposed to tell them to get with land whales, hippos, and single mothers that got 8 kids by 7 different kids' dads that are thugs, bad boys, jerks, and assholes in and out of jail. Gigi, you supposed to say that. Don't be telling the truth. Or we're gonna hunt you down like we're gonna hunt down Noor. Thought that was you. I thought that was he said it was an old picture. Oh my God. The chat popping today, you guys. Here we go. He said, been married. One, I don't want that ever again. You don't want that ever again. I understand. If you don't want it ever again, I can't blame you. You got Nora over there laughing her ass off in this fucking goddamn chat. Bring your ass up here, woman. The link is up there on the very top, man. For real. Big B Johnson said, hi, everyone. So, yeah. Big Johnson, this topic ain't for you. You're the one that's entertaining long distance relationships. Talking about my woman over there in long distance. This topic is not about your ass. You cannot bring your ass on this motherfucker. This is a controversial topic. We're talking about people who against long distance relationships, and we're talking about the passive aggressive person, okay? Because if you come your ass up here talking about why you have faith in long distance relationships and why it's working out for you, I will crush you. You will be you. I will crush your feelings, your hearts and desires, and all that shit. I will tell you right now that there is a high probability that your girl that is long distance wise in that other state, she's fucking one of my homeboys. I will tell you that, okay? Big Johnson said, huh? You would do that shit? Yes, I would. I would do that. He said, I simul class all the time on Rumble. Okay, bring your ass up here, man. Bring your ass up here. Let me see. Is there anybody inside of there? Okay, got you. Let me see. I don't see nobody. I thought there was somebody in here. Okay, nobody's in here. I thought somebody was in the green room. Okay, got you. Waiting inside and shit. Apparently no one isn't. Cool. And then we got fucking Nora in there laughing her ass off. Talking about, stop! She in there talking about, stop. Yeah, no, I'm not playing, man, for real. I've seen these long distance relationships fail, man. These guys gave thousands of dollars to these women to find out these women already had another husband, another man that was giving them the sausage. Rike, shout out to him, right? Life Beyond the Scene channel, and his Philippine channel. He was talking about after you get done having, pretty much virtual sex with the woman, she can tell you good night, good night. After you bust, you about to get ready to go to sleep. That one will curl over the other side of the bed, and there could be her husband sitting right there saying, "Baby, I got the money. What do you want me to fix you for breakfast this morning?" Because you got to remember it. The time periods are reversed. So our mornings is their night times, our night times is their mornings. So she can come over on the other side of the bed and she will be right there next to the husband. I'm not playing about this shit for real. I ain't playing about this shit. Shit, for real. You sit up here sending her money and all this other shit. So yeah, man, for real. All right. He said, "Can I be a guest stream?" Yes, you can, but you got to understand, Big B. This topic is different from what you are supporting. From my understanding, you say you're in a long distance relationship. I'm against it, so it doesn't make any sense for you to come up here if you're into that shit, man. For if you're into that shit, hey, go ahead. But I don't want to crush because I will crush your feelings and desires, man. For I will honestly tell you about how your woman could be getting a train running on her. I will tell you that. I will warn you. I will say, listen, I know you're in a long distance relationship. I know you think you're married and all this other shit or whatever, but there is a high probability that your woman that you're engaged to, right, she's getting the train ran on her. I will tell you that, okay? For real. There's no need for you to be up here, man. He said, and now I'm wanting a real man. That's what they say. When they in long distance relationship, they say they want a real man while they got a husband at home, while they got a full blown woman. They could be a lesbian, yeah, messing with other women, eating another woman's carpet and shit, yeah, for real. They could be eating carpet and then tearing that glory hole up. I'm telling you shit for real. Can Big B John, you sit up here laughing. I'm for real. I'm trying to warn your ass. Don't bring your ass up here. For real. Unless you know and you can slowly comprehend what's going on. I'm in a long distance relationship, so I'm gonna come up against it. Don't bring your ass up here. I'm telling you. Shit. The people relate to the passive aggressive topic I've had, you're more than welcome to come on. But I'm telling you, don't bring your ass up here for real. Straight up. I know women that found out that in long distance relationship, their man was in the closet. They had another boyfriend. That's right. He had another boyfriend. Yes. Okay. So remember, he wasn't cheating with a girl named Charlene. He was cheating with a guy named Charles on that girl named Emily that's thousands of miles away. His name was Charles. Okay. That's right. Charles, Kevin, Andrew, Robert, you know. I'm just saying. He was cheating with another guy named Maurice. That's right. Maurice. He was cheating with that guy. Okay, I've seen this shit happen, you guys, in these long distance relationships. And you guys think that I'm coming cruel on you. And I'm telling you the God honest truth. For real. Right? All right. Professor Nord, man, you gotta change your name, man. All right. You gotta change the at symbol to at Nord231. All right. And you gotta change the picture with your pretty photo of you doing this. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. Okay. You gotta change your photo. Okay. Eiffel Tower. Here we go. She says, we trying to save more simps. Well, we could try to save as many as we can, but God damn it, we sure can't save everybody. We sure in the hell can't avenge it. Just like they say in Avengers. That's right. We can't save it, may not be able to goddamn save the entire planet. Well, we sure will try to avenge it. We will avenge it. That's right. We will avenge these fallen guys who's fallen between another woman's thighs. That's right. And also fallen to allow his wallet to go to another woman so she could put her money into another man's wallet. That's right. The transfer, the disbursement of resources, right? It starts off being Mr. Wallet. That's right, Mr. Wallet. And now that guy has now transferred, and now he got Mr. Wallet's Mr. Wallet. That's right, using that woman. Happens all the damn time. Okay. So yeah, so be careful in these long distance relationships. Also, too, another thing to the women who are listening to, make sure that the guy got a passport. He ain't got no passport. If he doesn't show at least his photo and the issue date and the expiration date, there's no reason for you to have any involvement with this guy. Okay. Why are you involved with a guy that doesn't even have a passport? Why are you involved with a guy that's not in the position to actually travel? Shouldn't be involved with that guy in the first goddamn place. What the fuck for? You understand? What do you got to prove to a guy out there, right? That actually is like that. Give me one moment, real quick. Give me one moment, really quick. Let me see if I can do a favor. Try to post a link for you guys. Apologies, yeah. He said, man, well, I want to go ahead and he said he want the Rumble link. Well, I'm about to post that link for you. Boom. There it is. There's the Rumble link right there. I had to look for it for you, man. That shit buried in that motherfucker. They have it buried in there. All right, got you. Okay, here we go. All right. Here y'all go. Y'all sitting up here lighting this fucking chat up. Oh my God. All right, here we go. All right. If you're still on in 30 minutes, I'll come on. You're more than welcome to come on, man. Bring your ass on here, man. Bring your ass on here. He said, if you're still on in 30 minutes, I'm coming on. Yeah. I'm gonna leave in about an hour and a half because I gotta go pick up my daughter and everything. So yeah. All right. But yeah, man. She talking about steak and cheese. Girl, were you making some steak and cheese? And listen, man, you guys better follow Professional Noah on TikTok. I'm telling you for real. Noah, put your TikTok link inside of this chat. Have these brothers follow your ass, man. Put it right there in the chat. Boom, and launch that shit. Okay. And I'm when you update your YouTube, let me know so I can add you. I'm gonna add you as a moderator on YouTube for me. Okay. Professor Noah. Yeah. So update once you update your name and update your photo, let me know, and then I'm gonna add you as a moderator. Okay. So when I go live, you can kick these motherfuckers out for me that be fucking around and shit. So yeah. She said no, not the train. Maybe the bus. I guess you guys are having a private conversation and everything, about public transportation. Big Johnson said, I had one in the past as well. Gigi, you're glitchy a bit. Here, I'm going to read this out loud. Yeah, I'm glitching a bit. Let me see. Can I go ahead and listen? This live may go off a little bit. Is it still glitching right now? Please let me know. Is it still glitching? If it is, let me know. I'll have to go ahead and do a reset on this damn thing, okay? Yes, I will do a reset if need be. Yeah. So, but anyways, okay, I guess the glitching stopped. So, anyways, oh well, it's still there. Okay, good. All right, so we got Big Johnson that said that he is working on his passport right now. So yeah, give me one moment. Let me see if I can reset it. If the live goes off, I apologize. Let me go ahead and see. Give me one moment. All right, cool. Guess we still here. All right, cool. I had to reset it real quick. Let me know if I'm still glitching. I don't think I'm glitching. I had to reset quick and refresh my refresh this thing real quick. Big B Johnson said he is still working on his passport. Right. There's the Rumble link right there. If you guys want to join on Rumble, okay. All right. The Rumble link is sitting right there. Right. I'll repost it one more time so you guys can follow me and join me on Rumble. I would really appreciate you guys do that, right? Let's see. And then Singletown Bachelor says sometimes it does glitch. Yes, you're right. I just did go ahead and actually reset it. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Cool. And then let's see. She said, I have been trying to change my picture. She's trying to change it right now. Yeah, so you have the only way you can change your photos inside of the YouTube studio. You have to go inside of the YouTube studio, right? And then go to the settings and click on your avatar on there, right? And then change it that way. Um, it's better, in my opinion, that you do it on a laptop rather than on your phone, okay? Because the settings are way better on a laptop than on your phone. You can see a lot more shit. If you're trying to get into the phone, it's not going to happen. But do it on a laptop or a desktop. Trust me, you will thank me later. Okay? Cool. All right. And then she said no go. I don't know what no go is. And then also to trying to figure this out. Yes, go on a laptop, do it on your laptop, and then you're gonna log into YouTube and then go into the YouTube studio. I'm telling you, I will think, you'll thank me later. Okay, the YouTube. Okay, you're on the laptop. Good. Okay, cool. Now log into YouTube Studio. Okay, and then after that, you can make your adjustments inside of there. Okay, so yeah. All right. Anyways, though. Okay, so much. But let's switch topics now. Let's go to the passive aggressive. Okay, so we talked about the long distance relationship. Make sure you ladies who are watching this, make sure the guy has a passport. The guy actually shows proof of the itinerary, his ticket, that he's willing to come and see you. Okay, right? He has to, right? On the screen or whatever, right? He has a date and time. He got some money in his pocket. He can get his ass down there and see you. That's just the most important thing. I'm not bullshitting, okay? All right. He has to. There's not anything about it. You can talk to him on the phone and date, but do not emotionally invest with her. You not with a female, don't emotionally invest with him. No, it's just lighthearted dating because you guys still got to meet each other at least twice before you actually determine where things go. I still recommend that the guy go down there and see you twice, and if he really likes you, he go ahead and just get his shit and just fucking just move down there or whatever, right? But when he moved down there or whatever, then you guys get into a relationship in person. That's just my opinion, you know. I'm not playing about that shit, you know, for real. Because I've seen too many of them fail so many times and shit. Professor Nor got a lot of experience in that department. That's a whole nother conversation. I will not put her business out there. Also, too, I know a few others that got experience in that department with the long distance relationships. But I will tell you, I have seen the majority of them fail the majority of the time. It's just what happens, okay? You know, for real. Could it be a possibility that it could bring you guys back together in the end? Yes, it could, right? But the real reality is a lot of people got common sense and they don't want to take back cheaters. They don't take back liars, people who are deceptionists, manipulators. They don't do that shit. You know, you only got one life on this planet, you know. So, yeah, I already told you a story about a woman I had a one night stand with who had been talking to a guy for 2 years, 2 motherfucking years. Guy could not talk on that phone. He could not also too get on video. Only thing he can do is text and send photos. If that doesn't say red flag, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. And the guy said he was in the army and come to find out, he said his army captain told him that he can't be on the phone, he can't be on videos and shit, so he can only text messages and send photos. But when she got involved with my ass and we did our thing in the bedroom, before she did it, she said, I feel like I'm cheating. And I said, really? I said, who got the advantage? Is he here right now or me? And she said, you're right. You're here right now. I was like, yeah. So, I mean, if you want to go with them, go do your thing. For real. But it's 2 years. Me and you've only met maybe a couple days, and you're ready to go ahead and open up your thighs between me. You know, that's what it is for real. And you think I didn't get them guts? Yeah, I got them guts. And it was a white girl too. I got the guts. But the point is that she was foolish to believe that this man was going to go ahead and actually uh, love her and care about her and all this shit, but she didn't see the red flags. She didn't see the red flags that this motherfucker wouldn't get on camera. This motherfucker wouldn't hold a voice conversation. Everything was just through text message, and he just sent random photos. She don't know if the man was actually a woman. She don't know that shit. That happens too. Catfishing happened a lot in long distance relationship. Don't know if the guy was married. Don't know the fact if he was in the army. He could have had a whole damn family at home, wife, kids, and everything. And guess what? He didn't want to let her know. That shit happens all the goddamn time. It happens all the time. Okay. So you guys say, well, what am I supposed to do? I want to find love and all this shit. You better make sure that motherfucker got the money to come see your ass. You, especially if you're in a third world country. And if you better have the money to go see his ass too, if you really want to fall in love and all this other dumb shit, man, for real. Stack your money up. Go see his ass. Go to that man's country or whatever, right? I wouldn't recommend nobody come here in the United States right now because the goddamn tariffs and these immigration reforms, they ain't no joke out here. They sending motherfuckers back to their country. People getting arrested. They got ICE out. Yeah, I would not recommend anybody, because it's chaotic right now. Okay, this administration is shitty in the office. I don't support the Democrats or the Republicans, but this administration is making a big ass mess right now, in my opinion. I want to get into the top. I want to get into the topic of politics, but at the same time, yeah, it's a fucking ugly administration right now. So let's get on the other topic about the passive aggressive person. So the passive aggressive motherfucker, right? And let me see if I can share this link. I'm gonna try to share it to my people. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna share it to my people on WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm sharing it there. I'm gonna share it to my people real quick. And then we're gonna see. If they come, cool. If they come, they come. They don't, they don't. A lot of my people, they be busy and they got other shit going on, life situations and circumstances and shit, just stuff, man. For real. Give me one moment. Let me see if my window opened up. Yeah, there it is. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Let me see real quick. Boom. And just get ready to send this invite link. That's all, you guys. Bear with me just for a little bit. Just a little bit of lag, man. That lag ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, man, when you go ahead and have a little bit of lag in between this shit. So, yeah. When you got a little bit of lag, it ain't no damn joke, y'all. Trying to see if my peoples can join. If they can join this motherfucker, come on, bring your ass on. There's some lag going on. Now WhatsApp is acting a fool. I don't know why. Yep. All right, cool. Anyways, I don't know why WhatsApp starting to act a fool a little bit. Let me see. There's some lag on. Give me one moment. Why is that shit lagging? It's lagging on the game. There we go. All right, can you guys hear me? All right, cool. I think we're back and rolling. Yeah, there was some lag going on. I don't know what the fuck was all that shit about. So yeah, try to share the link, and then all of a sudden, it just lag came out of nowhere. There it is. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let me go ahead and end the stream. I think I'm gonna end this stream real quick and probably get the cookies out. Okay, now it's starting again. Okay. Thought I was gonna end this shit. So, anyways, let my audience know. Let me see. Let everybody know, man. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Let me know, audience. Please let me know. I had some lag going on, man. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. I had some lag going on, man. Some technical difficulties. Shit. Yes, I had some technical difficulties. Boom. All right, cool. Anyways, though, link is inside of the chat box. If you guys decide that you want to go ahead and join. So yeah, the link is sitting right there. So anyways, let's go back to what I was talking about pertaining to the passive aggressive person. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Type it inside of the chat. I appreciate it. So yeah, that passive aggressive motherfucker, yeah, you gotta be very, very, very leery of that person. You know, silent treatments, holding your money away, you know, ghosting, disappearing, shit like that. A lot of that shit happens like way too often. Okay. Nora just sent me a chat. And what did she say? She said it is on, I believe. She said, yeah, now it's on. Okay, great. Thank you. Nora, go ahead and respond to me in the chat. Let me know what's going on. I think she's still working on trying to update her photo right now and everything on YouTube, you know. So, yeah, she got to log into YouTube Studio and everything. So, yeah. But, anyways, though, yeah, but the passive aggressive motherfucker, I've dealt with that shit. I had an ex of mine where the fact that I called her up in a lie and there was some money that we needed to give to this attorney to do a real estate deal for me because I did real estate and everything. And matter of fact, doing a real estate deal for me, there was some money I had to give to her for. I think no, matter of fact, I take it back. It was a traffic ticket, and I needed to give that money over to the attorney, right? Apart from the proceeds that I got, in order for me to solve my traffic problem. But when I caught her in a lie about a real estate closing that she was supposed to do for me, and I confronted her about it, she got pissed off and took the money that I was supposed to give to the attorney, and she held that shit away. Yeah, the bitch did. Held the money away. Okay. And so, what the fuck you think I did? So I'm calling this bitch, and she's not answering the phone. See all the passive aggressive shit? She's not answering the phone. She's ignoring my phone calls. So I'm sitting up here. I'm like, okay, I got to do something, man, because apparently this bitch is retarded. You know, she's not going to go ahead comprehend what's going on. You understand? So what the fuck you think I'm doing? All right. I have to think like a liar, and you got to think like the passive aggressive motherfucker. Says they're not answering the phone. She got the money. I got a daughter involved in this shit too. So I said, well, what the fuck you think I'm gonna do? I got to get this money to this attorney. I got a due date. So I ended up going to this hospital, right? And mind you, this is a passive aggressive motherfucker, right? Okay. And I went to the hospital and I had to call her from a different phone. And I had to tell her, all right, make sure you guys click the like button. Also in the chat, let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear, okay? Let me know. Type in the chat, yes, I can hear you. No, I can't, something, okay? Let me know, okay? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I see you guys right here on the stream. There it is. There's a stream display right here. Yep. And I see one person is still here. So let me know if you guys still here. All right. But anyways. All right. So anyways. Yeah, there's the little chat right there. So but anyways. So I called her phone and I let her know, hey, listen, this is what's going on. I had to tell her that I got in a wreck and my daughter got in a car wreck. Right. And when she told me, and when I told her I got in a wreck, my daughter got a car wreck, she said, oh my God. Because the hospital phone, the bitch actually picked up from. And I said, listen, do you still got the money for the attorney? Because I got to give it to the attorney. She said, yes. I said, I need you to come to the hospital and bring the money with you, right? It was money orders, right? This is not cash, this is money orders, okay? Thank you, Nora. Finally, you're the only one that responded. Everybody else got quiet. Thank you. All right. Let me know if there's any buffering. Can you see me loud and see me clearly too? Let me know. So, but anyways, though, one thing led to another. She rushed down to the hospital. Now, mind you, I'm good. I'm healthy and everything is fine. Thank you, Professor. No, I appreciate it. This bitch sit up here, right? This is my ex now from the Dominican Republic. Flew her ass down there. And she, and so I stayed by the hospital phone. And she asked me at the hospital phone, I said, I'm on the second floor. She came on the second floor because she called back. And I stayed by the front office. She came in, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm doing pretty good. She said, where's baby girl at, my daughter? And I said, she's in the infirmary. She's getting checked out. I said, do you got the money? She said, yeah. She gave me the money orders and everything. And I said, okay. And I said, listen, I need down to you. I got some news I got to tell you. Right? She said, okay, thank you, Professor Nor. Give me the heads up. I appreciate it. So I sat down and I told this woman, right, I said, I got some news to tell you. She said, what? She sat down. We went outside the office. And I said, guess what? You know that wreck I told you about? She said, yes. Mind you, I got the money in my hand. I already put it in my pocket, right? The money orders. Guess what? There wasn't no wreck. I lied like a motherfucker. She said, what? Yeah, I lied like a motherfucker. You know why? Because I have been contacting you all day, damn near almost 2 days trying to get the money. And your ass sat up here ignored all of my phone calls. It doesn't make any damn sense that I had to go through all this bullshit just to get this money because your immature, passive aggressive ass is pissed off at me because I called you out on a lie. You couldn't take it. Why did you block my number? Why are you not answering your phone? I don't know why I did it. And yeah, the fuck you did. You lying piece of shit. Took the money back or whatever, man, and that was it, you know? All right. Long story short, I didn't fuck with the bitch ever in life ever again, you know, because there was other shit that accumulated. But the thing is, what I want to relate to that is that the passive aggressive person, she was willing to ruin the opportunity I need to solve my legal problems because she didn't know how to separate the relationship from business. They will do that shit. They will. They'll withhold money from you. They'll withhold businesses from you, shit like that. I had motherfuckers set up here, man, I had a passive aggressive motherfucker that went around the entire house not saying nothing to me for weeks, right? And I said to myself, enough is enough. So one day the bitch went to work and I've been come on YouTube. They hit me up, man. They hit me up, man. They said, up here, are you live? Yeah, I've been live. So, but anyway, I had another ex that ended up holding my not talking to me for weeks. So when she went to work, I said enough of this shit. What the fuck you think? What the fuck you think happened? Hmm? I sat up here and shout out to you, Single Town Bachelor. It's been his ass on here. Come on in here, man. But yeah, and one thing led to another. She got back home, and all of my shit was gone. I didn't frown. You're not about to passive aggressive. You're not about to passive aggressively ghost me, disappear on my ass, um, end up acting like that. I'm not here, and we both live together. Fuck that noise. No, fuck that. You know, if you want to go ahead, man, but you're not about to do that shit with me. You understand? You're not. You can do that. You can do that shit with your other boyfriends. Some other about to do that shit with my ass. Fuck that noise. You know, shit. You know, all this. Let me go ahead and give him the silent treatment.
Hello?
You guys okay in there? I don't know what happened, man. I had to exit out of this shit. Let me see here. I don't know what happened. Uncle Chris came on. I exited out. I've been having some network problems today. I don't know what happened. Got to get me a fuck goddamn. Let me see. I was there. What happened? Yeah, I got to get my ass a no. I got to get my ass a fucking goddamn desktop. Laptop can only do so much. I got to get me a desktop. Shit. Desktop and get some. Yeah, I'm fucking around. Shit. Yeah, man. Let me see. The clock stopped for some reason. I don't know what. Let me end this stream. We're at the end this stream. Uncle Chris, I don't know my clock. Got to enter back in, see what's going on, man. Had some technical difficulties, man. I'm about to end this fucking stream, man. All right, let me see. All right, we back here. All right, I had some people that was coming in and everything. Can you guys see me loud and clear? Can you guys see me and hear me? All right. All right, cool. Now I had some issues with my WhatsApp. WhatsApp was running in the background and everything too, and it was kind of interfering with Restream a bit, you know. So yeah, I apologize about that. So what I had to do is exit out of that my WhatsApp on here. So yeah, you said Restream doesn't work with Linux Mint. I don't know what that means. So yeah, and Nora says she hates YouTube. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Yeah, you can hear me now, right? All right, cool. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can get Uncle Chris back here. Try again. Uncle Chris was trying to come up here for a minute. Yeah. What I had to do is I had to exit all the way out and then come on back in and everything. I had my WhatsApp in the background and some of my windows running in the background. So I had to crush that shit in order for me to go ahead and do what I had to do. So yeah. It's a yes, Venix. That's why I have Rumble. I don't know what that means. So yeah. I look clear on my end. Don't have a problem on TT. Yeah, you don't have a problem on TikTok because TikTok you can stream directly from your phone. All right, cool. Now let's see if Uncle Chris is here.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you much better. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what happened earlier, but I wasn't coming through. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm talking and nobody's saying nothing. I'm like, okay, I didn't understand. So I had to leave out the app, exit all the way out, and then come back in.
Well, the issue is I had WhatsApp running in the background. So what I had to do is out of WhatsApp and then go ahead and come on here.
Uh,
Does that make sense?
yeah, I get it now.
Sometimes on
All
my
right,
end when
cool.
WhatsApp running in the background or whatever, I have to go ahead and exit out and everything. So yeah,
Yeah,
just let me know if it's freezing or
because the last
glitching.
thing I heard,
Is it okay right
because right now it's all right. Last thing I heard you say when I came in before was, I'm about to go ahead and give him the silent treatment, and then you left. And I'm like, what the hell did I do? I'm having technical difficulties over here. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm like,
now? That
damn. I
is
said, well, man,
evil.
go
That
do the
is
silent
fucked up.
treatment.
No. I was on the
I,
topic about passive aggressiveness and the silent treatment and what my exes do. That's fucked up.
because yeah,
That
because the
is
last thing I heard
low.
you say
That
was,
is
I'm going to go
fucked
and
up.
give him silent treatment. And then you leave out. I was like, what the fuck did I do?
Oh, 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 that is
I don't talk shit. I don't talk shit
fucked
about
up.
nobody
That is
behind their
low.
back like some people do. Because your man lying, bro. I'm telling you, I checked my block list. He's not on my block list, and I can't find him nowhere on TikTok. So that means he got me blocked. I'm telling you what it is. I got blocked,
No,
and he's saying I'm
no,
not blocked. That's
no. I
bullshit.
checked. We could talk about that. We could talk about that in private. Okay, we'll talk about that more in private. Okay.
All right, yeah, yeah, we do that. I just wanted to bring it to your attention real quick. Cause I listen, Gigi. Anytime you live, if I can't stay for the whole live, I at least come in, show my respects. You know what I mean, and go ahead and go do what I gotta do. I be having situations on my hand. Today is quite quiet actually. I'm sitting here with a nice piece of homemade blueberry pie, and I got my show on my TV. I'm sitting here fucking with you. This is just normal me. So yo, I
You
went and
winning.
bought this laptop. I'm winning. So I went and got this laptop, bought it for my birthday, right? All because I can't find. I was trying to find a laptop kit that I could put together myself, but they all started like 800. I can't find a decent one for under 800. So I saw the Dell 5500, and that's like the beginner streaming laptop. And because I really just started doing this seriously, with all the equipment I'm buying and all that, I figured it's a good place to start. It's in my budget. I'm not gonna break the bank. I still got money in my account to do whatever else I gotta do. And you know, we ain't rich over here, bro. And besides, when I start traveling with my
Okay.
tablet,
Well,
if it
man,
gets broken, I'm not gonna be that mad about it.
got you, got you, got you, got you,
So
got you.
yeah, on
Okay,
to your
cool. Well,
so
like I
on
said,
so on to your topic.
it's something to get you. Yeah, it's something to get you started. That's all it is to get you out of the way. You know what I mean? It's better something than none. I mean,
Exactly. There you go.
yeah, because I mean, right? Yeah, because okay, okay. So we got Noor in the chat. Noor said that first account is named AGGRO Vixen, Agro Vixen, or something like that, man, on YouTube. She's
Okay.
trying to update her YouTube. name and also her photo, so we all can look more. She can look more familiar. You understand? And
Yeah, yeah, I
she's
hear
on
you.
her laptop making edits. She's having a little bit of trouble, but she's navigating right now.
Yeah, this app is not always easy to get into, bro. Like, I need you to understand that. I got some decent
Yeah.
technology here at the house. My phone is top of the line, and it lags like crazy. Like, my phone does not
Mm-hmm.
really like this site. You know, um,
Gotcha.
Restream has never been one of the better acting apps in my book. It has a lot of bugs in
Okay.
it, and it needs to get refurbished. They need to go back in and
Mm-hmm.
recode it because it has a lot of damn faults to it. You understand? I get that you can say what you want to say and you're not being censored. I understand that, bro.
Yeah.
I fully get you.
But no, no,
You
no.
the crack.
You're conflicting. You're conflicting Restream with Rumble. See, Rumble, you can say whatever the fuck you want to, and everything is cool. You just with Restream itself is pretty much right on the money. You see where I'm at? That's right on the money. It does have a little bit of glitching errors inside of there because we used
No
StreamYard yesterday.
glitching.
We didn't have a problem on YouTube.
Well, maybe if I get this new tablet is pretty powerful. So I spent a couple of dollars, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this thing is over 200. You know what I'm saying? So, it's highly rated. I talked to my AI about it. My AI loves it. So I always go with my
Yeah.
AI's recommendations because
Mm-hmm.
she's way smarter than I am. I promise you that.
Okay, gotcha. I got you. Well, yeah. Remember, man, there's a difference between StreamYard and Rumble. Okay, man.
Yep, understood. So, you know,
Okay, gotcha.
how we
Okay,
living,
cool.
bro?
Can you see me loud and clear?
Yeah, I can see you. I'm hearing you.
All right. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. So I wanted to ask you, have you ever been in a position where you actually dealt with a passive aggressive person where they try to give you the silent treatment? They try to withhold money from
Oh yeah.
you. They try to avoid you like the plague. You try to be cool and approach them as a man, and address your issue, but either they don't want to talk about it, they give you roundabout treatment. We also talked about in the Philippines they give tampo and shit. We covered a lot of that shit, right? Even in the States, you got bitches out here who are so manipulative. They'll hold your house keys, your car keys away from your ass just for them
Yep.
to gain control of you. Right? I don't know. I don't know if you dealt with shit like that or if you got off of work a 16-hour shift and you are hungry because she sent you for whatever. I don't know. You caught her on her bullshit. She didn't cook dinner for you. I mean, it's a lot of aggressive bullshit. Have you ever dealt with that shit? We got about 30 minutes and then I get ready to go pick up my daughter.
Let me explain.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So let me explain this part to you right here. I don't care about nobody giving me the silent treatment. That's cool. I don't got to hear your bullshit. I'm cool with that. Um, the other part is, um, when chick don't want to cook for me, I'm cool. I'm a whole man. I either order out or I cook my own food. I don't give a damn. That don't never matter to me. If I want to eat, I'm going to eat. Number three, I deal with passive
Okay.
aggressive people in a certain type way. I really make passive aggressive people look stupid. I make them look dumb because the whole time they're giving me the silent treatment, I'm just building up ammo in my head that I can spit back to them when they finally start talking again. Like my favorite line is, "I like the way it was. Keep it that way." That's my favorite one.
Yo,
You don't
yo,
want to talk
yo,
to me? I'm cool with that.
yo,
Go ahead, keep it
yo,
that way.
Uncle Chris, your voice.
Yeah, that's the connection, bro. It's the
Okay, in and
mountains.
out.
It's the connection, bro. It's the
I
mountains.
know you always tell me it's the mountains, man. Yeah.
It is.
You're gonna have to get you a better connection, man. You got to get you a better connection, man. we always have, every time you stream, usually have connection issues, man. Yeah, because me, I sit next to my modem.
Yeah,
I
because
usually
I'm
don't
up
have
here
no
in the damn.
problems, man.
My modem's right here. My modem's right with me. I'm hugging it. I'm literally hugging my modem. My phone is like 2 feet from my modem. Not even.
Okay.
So it's like I said, it's just a connection because of our weather and my elevation.
Okay. Okay.
So it might be a
Gotcha.
little
Okay.
choppy. I apologize.
No, it's fine. What I'll
TikTok
do is,
always comes.
what I'm gonna do.
TikTok comes in better on my phone.
Well, yeah, we know TikTok does or whatever, right, on your phone, just a little bit better or whatever. But this is a streaming platform, so you got to have stronger connection, man. Like I'm sitting next to mine, I don't usually have a problem. The problem I had earlier is I just have WhatsApp running in the background. When I have WhatsApp or other apps, right, since they're all control, yeah, I have to shut those apps off in order for me to run things efficiently.
Yeah, my
So
connection
yeah.
is shit.
Anyways, listen, man. Since you glitched everything, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Yeah, you're glitching like big time. Go ahead live, man. Thank you everybody for joining. All right. So and then after that, I'll probably come back with probably StreamYard and then see if there's a little bit of a difference. But anyways, you guys take it easy. I'm out of here. Peace out.